Hello everybody, welcome to Deadeye Explains, and here I will be building a Harry Potter pocket wand and showing you how to build this, and how to make your own wood stain. So, stay tuned for that, and until then, Avada Kedavra.
So you want to treat a stick about this long, and then you want it as straight as possible, maybe a little bend for the handle, and then you want to peel all the bark off. After you peeled all the bark off, you gotta take a look at it, and it should look something like this. Then you gotta mark where you want the end of your handle to be. And then you gotta use your knife. You gotta go outward and inward to make it a point.
Hang on, I started to see red. I think that's part of the tree, but I got scared. I cut my hand for a second. Gotta be careful with dealing with knives. Always do it away from you, and you gotta just put a lot of time and keep rotating it. That's important. Keep it away from your fingers is what I'm saying. Be very careful, and be careful around knives. Don't do this without adult supervision. Gotta say that, stuff like that.
So the point was a little too pointy, so I decided to blunten it. We don't want to make a toothpick of death, so we gotta take the saw of our multi-tool, or you can use the knife. It's just a lot easier to use the saw and just make it not sharp anymore. So you need to round out the bottom. This is the really hard part because your fingers are going to be really close to the knife, so you got to move your fingers with the knife. It's going to be really hard. So just don't try to cut yourself. And here you got to cut a ring around the stick for the end of the handle, and it's supposed to be a really good guard for your fingers. It looks very aesthetically pleasing. It should look something like that. Here you just gotta chop it and round out the ends. And I did thin out the handle so it will be a little more distinct. I did that off camera. At the end, your wand should look something like this.
Okay, so it looks pretty good here. You could leave it here, but I'm going to decide to put some wood stain. And if you don't have access to wood stain, all you need is a cup with water in it, some acrylic craft paint. And what you do with the acrylic paint is you dunk a big glob of it into the water, like that. Then you take your paintbrush and you stir it real good. It's gonna make an artificial wood stain, and it works pretty good. I use it for some D&D stuff. So we're just gonna brush over it. It's gonna look a lot thicker right now compared to when it dries. So you just gotta get it in that notch. It's gonna look really good when it dries, and it should only take like 30 minutes to an hour to dry. So it's really fast drying, and I think it just levels it up really good. Unless you're looking for like a bone white sword, wand like Voldemort's, then I wouldn't. 10 to 20 minutes later. It took a lot faster dry than I remembered, but it is done, and I think that it looks really good. Now I got a little pocket wand, and hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want, if you thought this was useful, and let me know in the comments if you want more of these wand videos or building anything in the future. Here's just a little pocket wand for you.